Star-Spangled Banner.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Buddy Hield.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Morant. Shoots over Curry. And it's Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's Edey. Bane passes to Wells. No good on the 3. Outside, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw good, Green.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now here's Wells, guarded by Curry. There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Pass to Podziemski. Over Bane. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wells' shot is good.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Now here's Green. And here is Curry. Inside. And it's Memphis on the break. Bane finds Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And the first one drops.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Second free throw, no good. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Pajemski. Right side, Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, Desmond Bane was the topic, and coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at the Warriors. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, Memphis, just a couple spots back.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Outside for Curry. To the paint. It's stolen. Wells wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant with the steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. In the corner, it's Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Memphis leading by 6. It's Morant in the corner. No good from outside. Morant's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Butler. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Curry against Morant. And here's Jackson. His last outing, he had 18 points. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Curry against Morant. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Pass to Edey to the middle. Here's Wells. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win. Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Curry against Bain. Curry passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Memphis has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. Well, you look at Edey, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, we've seen how ferocious he can be in the paint. He's not shy about trading elbows and bodying up for position.
Pass to Morant. Here's Bain. This one for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Bain. Down low. And slam dunk by Butler.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And they pick up 2.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
The Warriors trail. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Moody. And the 3 off target.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Morant right side. Here's Aldama. Defended by Moody. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Curry, a screen on Bain. Drives to the hoop. Great D that time from Bain.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
First one falls for him. Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition that steps up tenfold, Kevin. And you know this. We've seen so many great performances come playoff time. Teams are fired up, young guys who are going to get this experience for the first time. But it's the stars that shine in the playoffs, and we are that close.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Moran. He explodes off the floor.
Outside, Green. Butler from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Butler's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
They kick out to Hield.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Payton in for Brandon Pajemski. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Aldama. Bane looking around. Hield against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Memphis. Puffs jacked in, and Jaren Jackson subbed in for Kennard. Butler against Jackson. Jackson Davis with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bounce pass, Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Pippen kicks to Bain. Pass to Aldama. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Hield. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Jimmy Butler. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Here's Jackson Davis. Still yet to score. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside, Bain. Pass to Pippen. 13 feet away. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 6. Outside, Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot blocking teams. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And the first one at the line is good. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Butler nails both of them. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Now Jackson, defended by Butler. Back to Kennard. It's stolen by Hield. And it's the Warriors on the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Aldama, covered by Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And Kennard really in straight attack mode there on the interior.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, good from Kennard.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Curry gets the bucket.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Jackson with the screen. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 9 points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Curry, wide open, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Huff. Nothing on the board. And that one's good by Pippen.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. It could go. That shot misses. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Warriors trail by 3. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Jaren Jackson. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the 5. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis hits them both. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with the loss. Put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Aldama passes to Pippen, shoots over Jackson Davis. Now here's Payton. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Hield. Now here's Curry for the 3. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Curry against Pippen. Here's Huff. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Kuminga. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Curry against Pippen. The shot's good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Pippen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also making a change. Wells is checked in. Free throw good from Pippen. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Payton. Looney with it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kuminga dishes to Heel. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And here's Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kennard's got 5.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the 3-point shooting.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Shoots over Curry. And another basket for Memphis.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Shot to stop the run. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his 3-point shot.
Kennard against Hield. Now here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Outside for Pippen. Here's Huff. Defended by Looney. Pass to Kennard. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Coach is wanting Luke Kennard to get aggressive with his shots. That's a nice catch and shoot.
Outside Curry. Looney finds Curry. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green he's checked in for. Kevon Looney. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Baines checked in for Kennard. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here's a look at some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Here's Curry. 14 points for him. Fires the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Outside, Bain. There's a screen. The tray. The Warriors pull it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Huff. Down low, Wells. And the dunk by Wells. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Curry. 17 points in the game. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Huff. For Memphis, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Huff.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Pass to Pajemski. Now, here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. Butler, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Green. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And so it's Golden State with it. Curry finds Moody. Back to Curry. Now, here's Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Morant against Curry. Pass to Wells. Morant looking around. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Curry passes to Butler. Curry setting the pick for Butler. Shot from 12. Butler making it happen inside.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Grizzlies. Number 5, the Warriors.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
Picked off in midair. Right at the free throw line. Butler, no good. Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Wells. Those three-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Green taking his time here. Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer Hield. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bain. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Bain's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Butler. In the basket by Ja Morant.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Bain. 8 points for him. Pass to Wells. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Moody. Pass to Pajemski. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Aldama with the ball. Defended by Butler. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside, Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
That free throw, no good.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Gary Payton has checked in for Buddy Hield. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And he sinks the second. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. There's the screen. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pajemski on the wing. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Trying to find Pajemski. Gets it to him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Fields checked in for the Warriors. .112 left in the first half of the game. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
The free throw drops for Jackson. Warriors trail by 3. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the hoop, Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. .35 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Jackson. And Butler, here we go, misses from short range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. It doesn't go for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they're trying to close out strong. Don't want to lose any ground.
Yeah, last week of the season, they have a lot to play for. I think they may have to learn something in these next few games to take them in the momentum of the playoffs.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Green. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Bane. Pass to Podziemski. Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Green with a screen for Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside, Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the screen. Now here's Morant for 3. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 19 points.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Morant passes to Bane. And here's Jackson. Now here's Wells. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Green with a screen on Morant. Off target from outside.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Here's Morant. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 22 points for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Moody with it. Now Butler. Over Jackson. Butler, no good. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant dishes to Wells. Morant outside. Jackson kicks to Bane. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Podziemski. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson a screen on Curry. Here's Edey to the paint. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wells with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass. Wells has got 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Curry fires from way outside. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the left wing, Wells kicks to Bane. Morant with a wide-open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink. especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 3. Outside, Bain. Jackson against Butler. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Green. It's blocked. Now Wells, 6 points for him. Now Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Pass to Edey to the inside. Jackson down low, defended by Butler. Jackson misses. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
Wells passes to Jackson. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Warriors now. And here is Curry. 27 points for him. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Right side Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Outside, Bain. Here's Edey. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Wells, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 2. Podziemski's shot is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Wells with it. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Warriors leading by 4. Curry fires from way outside. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Morant. Shot from free throw range. And he hits the jump shot. Morant's got 30 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Butler deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Curry. He has 29. Here's Payton. It's deflected. And it's Memphis on the break. On the wing, Bane. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Now here's Curry. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Podziemski with it. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Wells. Offensive rebound, Edey, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls, and the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Brandon Podziemski, and it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells, and it's Kennard in for Bane. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Grizzlies making a switch here. Huff's jacked in. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Lets a floater go. Payton's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Now here's Hield. He has 5. They grab their own miss. They set the pick. Payton against Kennard. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Hield. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Butler. .102 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Huff's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Hield against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Jackson against Butler. From 10 feet out, count it, good. Butler's got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Wells, Desmond Bain out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in its center. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And he knocks down the first one.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
And both free throws good for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Pass to Huff. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Hield. Out of hand on it. They retain possession. Hield sets the pick for Payton. Outside for Curry. A second chance effort. Curry crashes inside.
Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Memphis leading. Pippen, the pass to Huff. Back to Pippen. Pass to Huff. Outside, Bain. Over Hield. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield finds Curry. Back to Hield to take the lead. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Huff, but 3 sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Hield outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Pass to Huff. Back to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Curry is inside. Bain with the steal. Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Payton. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Pippen against Curry. Stolen by Pippen. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
The first one falls for him. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in. So he gets them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Curry passes to Looney. Payton outside. Here's Podziemski. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
A great job by Payton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Aldama. Here's Edey, defended by Looney. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Pippen against Curry. Payton for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Payton dishes to Curry. Now, here's Payton. Defense is right there. And Kuminga throws it down.
Those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. And we feel like that's more than 2 points.
Fields checked in for Gary Payton. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And that one misses.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Here's Kennard. Down low. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Curry. There's the drive. Count that one. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
It just doesn't seem to matter. Steph maintaining his focus. It just takes a ton to throw him off balance.
Pass to Wells. Jackson has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Kuminga against Jackson. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 37.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Three-pointer, Hield. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry with the steal. Back to Hield to take the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wells kicks to Morant. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hield the pass to Curry. Now Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Five on the clock. It's deflected. Jackson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield. Baines checked in for Memphis. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them, guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Morant outside. They set the screen. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Butler, pass to Green. Butler sets a screen for Green. And it's in there.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. We have a step back, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in. Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bane. Morant against Curry. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. And he connects with the jumper. Morant's got 43 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Back to Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Green breaking loose. Top finish by Stephen Curry.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Curry against Morant. Here's the teardrop. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. Back to Curry to tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Morant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Stephen Curry.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Morant against Curry. Shoots the 3. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Curry against Morant. From outside the arc. And good! He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. And finished off by Morant.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Curry. It's tipped. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got 43 points. .35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Ja Morant.